Now guys, in this lecture, we are going to see what is confidentiality. Confidentiality is roughly equivalent to privacy and avoids the unauthorized disclosure of information. It involves the protection of data, providing access for those who are allowed to see it while disallowing others for learning anything about its content. It prevents essential information from reaching the wrong person while making sure that the right people can get it. Data encryption is a good example to ensure confidentiality. So here we have some tools of confidentiality, so now let's learn about them. So the first one that we have here is encryption. Encryption is a method of transforming information to make it unreadable for unauthorized users by using an algorithm. The transformation of data uses a secret key, which is called as an encryption key, so that the transformed data can only be read by using another secret key, which is called as decryption key. It protects sensitive data such as credit card number by encoding and transforming data into unreadable ciphercode or ciphertext. This encrypted data can only be read by decrypting it, and asymmetric key and symmetric key are the two main primary types of encryption. So the next that we have access control. What is access control? Access control defines rules and policies for limiting access to a computer system or a physical or a virtual resources. It is a process by which users are granted access and certain privileges to system, resources, or information. In access control systems, users need to present credentials before they can be granted access, such as person's name or computer serial number. In physical system, these credentials may come in many forms, but credentials that cannot be transferred provide the most security. So the next one that we have here is authentication. What is authentication? An authentication is a process that ensures and confirms a user's identity or role that someone has. It can be done in a number of different ways, but it is usually based on combination of something the person has, something person knows, something person is. Authentication is necessary for every organization because it enables organizations to keep their networks secure by permitting only authenticated users to access its protected resources. These resources may include computer system, network, databases, websites, or other network-based applications or services. Okay, so now we are having here is authorization. So what is authorization? Authorization is a security mechanism which gives permission to do or have something. It is used to determine a person or a system is allowed access to resources based on an access control policy, including computer programs, file, services, data, application features. It is normally preceded by authorization or authentication for users' identity verification. System administrators are typically assigned permission levels covering all systems and user resources. During authorization, a system verifies an authenticated user's access rule and either granted or refuses resource access. So last, we are having physical security. So what is physical security? Physical security describes measures designed to deny the unauthorized access of IT assets like facilities, equipments, personal resources, and other properties from damage. It protects these assets from physical threat, including theft, vandalism, fire, natural disasters. So these all are the parts of confidentiality. In the next lecture, we are going to see what is integrity. Thank you.